What's up, buddy? Just still getting my last little bit of stuff set up here. Hmm. Let's see. Trying to see where we could be going today. We got weak support here, weak support there. Go over to that hourly candle. I do feel like we might have some kind of pullback retracement day back to the upside. We are running into support on the hourly candle. Let's see where that is. What down at? I mean, heck, that's still 100 points down though. Holy crap! So could get a nice little 100-point move down to the downside to 600 this morning, then bounce off that 600. That could be the low. You look at the hourly candles, man, there is so much resistance on the hourly candle of consolidation down there. Let me switch over to this hourly real quick and kind of point that out so you can see. Shoot. I don't think this chart, I'll have to update this chart because this chart only for some reason goes back 5 days. Let's see. Nope, wrong thing. Go to data. Not really sure when that is. This is back from what, August 26? We'll change that to 30 days. This area here. So this could be the bottom today here if we struggle to get through this. You got to think this is a hourly consolidation. I mean, you got, God, like a whole day of consolidation here. It looks like almost 2 days. So a lot of choppiness in this area. So I could see us maybe pushing down. I will definitely look for a bounce if we push down to the 600. So that could be our low this morning for a nice bounce. So we're not too far off of that. Now, if we get through that, man, this thing could just be going, and it could be if we get through the 600s this morning, I mean, dude, we could easily have a 400 or 500 point sell off today. So we just got to get through this area here. And what sucks is we get trapped in this area. It could just be a lot of just consolidation back and forth, somewhere between the 400s and 600s. Hopefully that's not the case, but anything's possible. So just be aware that if we get down in that area and we cannot escape. So. All right, we're going to go back to the 5-minute candles. The only reason I would kind of like to see a move to the upside this morning, I mean, I don't mind if we have a little retracement back, but I would like to see us run these 4-hour candles here. So we've already ran the 4-hour low here, even though we did run this 4-hour low, had the 50% pullback already. Remember how we talked about sometimes we run these 4-hour lows, we have the 50% pullbacks. These little blue lines that you see on my charts are the 50% pullbacks of the higher time frame. And also the hourly candle. This is almost the same setup we had yesterday. The 15 minutes, how we ran up yesterday to that 50% of that 15-minute candle was our high from yesterday. And it was just complete dump the rest of the day. So you can look for that this morning. So if we push up and only run 50% of this 15-minute candle and can never break back above this 50%, we're probably just going to be looking for shorts. It'll be the same setup. That's the thing about NASDAQ. A lot of times you get the same setups from day to day, like the same type price action. So let's see her. We did have a fairly decent, what is it you want to call it? The crap. Let's see. On the hourly candle, resistance to the top side is back up at 800s. And also we're sitting on the side of a pivot at the 700s also at the moment. Where else could we go here? How's everyone doing today? I don't think we have any news today. I want to say all of our news is coming out tomorrow. We will have FOMC minutes tomorrow. Just making sure we don't have any news popping off this morning. We don't want to be caught in that. It doesn't look like it, so it's going to be another news Tuesday. But tomorrow we do have your FOMC minutes. Man, I should have got some more coffee. We've already drank all of our coffee. So yesterday's price action was just a complete chop fest, guys. Hopefully you guys all survived yesterday morning. I did not take any funded trades. I will have to look for funded trades today. At least a couple to take because I did get that warning because I haven't taken any funded trades in the last week. Because anytime I'm out of town, I usually don't take funded trades. But the main account that I'm looking for funded on today is probably the elusive funded. Let me make sure I got the right number for that too. Oh no, it's right there. So that is the one thing that we are going to be looking for trade today is going to be those elusive accounts. And if we have to, we'll just take scalp plays for the account so I can make sure that you get at least one trade in a week. Because if you use Bulanox, a lot of times they require you to take at least one trade once a week or every 10 days, which most prop firms do. I think with elusive, they allow you 30 without any trading activity. And a lot of times what I'll do if I'm holding on to accounts, we'll just hit buy, sell. You only got to make $1 or lose $1 with those. What's up, fish lips? Pretty good, pretty good. Getting back to normal life. We we were on vacation last week. Ugh. I got so much stuff going on in the background that it was insane. So trying to hopefully we can knock out a elusive payout. We've had a nice streak going this year so far. We've had payouts every month except May. May got me. I don't know what it was about May, man. Maybe I struggled. I struggled bad in May. How has that automotive thing been going, fish lips? Last time you were in here, you said you were working on your automotive trading thing. We're still on the grind, still on the grind. Okay, you have multiple versions going. Now, is that something you're going to try to sell, or is that just something you're doing for yourself? I know sometimes people sell those automotive trading bots or something with Ninja Trader. I've messed around with them a little bit. Wow, one's up 5,500 in 4 weeks. Holy crap, dude, that is wild. Woo. 1 to 3 micros. Hmm. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I haven't changed much with the stream. I have upgraded I got me a new microphone. I don't know if I sound any different or not. And a new camera. So which this camera is about the same price as the Elgato camera, but to me the picture is so much better, a lot clearer. Like I've gone back and looked at my shorts, making videos with this camera looks a lot clearer, a lot more defined. So for anybody that wants to start out streaming, I recommend the YOLO camera. Oh yeah, and plus, we've been trying to lose weight. We've been on the diet still for the last 6 months. And it's about the first of the year. We got kind of chunky there for a minute. I think I was up to like, I'm only 5'8", so I was up to like 200, almost 260 pounds. I think 258 was my highest. I've been kind of stuck at this weight for a while now at 203. I'm at 203, 205, kind of stuck. I need to join a gym and start lifting weights and doing exercises because now I just feel like I'm just kind of getting skinny, flabby. The older you get, man, the muscles just don't build as good no more. So, oh, I got to make sure I'm keeping track of time. I don't want to lose. All right, we still got about 7 more minutes to go, guys. I don't really know what to expect with the market opens. Uh, I'm kind of looking for skinny flabby. If I would like to see us, if we push down, I would like the 600s to be the low of the day. If you go back and look at the hourly candle, there is a lot of support down at the 600 on the 1 hour charts. I bet you, well, we could probably even see it here too. So it's all this mess in here. But if you look at the hourly candle, there's a lot of wicks down in here. Oh, here it is. All this here. You can see we've already bounced out of it once. That's where the last big move came up from, was in this area here. Bum, 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 bum. Pretty good trading session last night. Yeah, have you seen the new Bulanox accounts, Fish Lips? If you're still here? Sorry, Pat. What it is, I have a new microphone, so I'm not quite used to it yet. The other microphone, I had to talk a little bit louder. So we're still kind of working on that one. We just turned down the gains a little bit. How does that sound? Is that a little bit better? Yeah, what it is, this past weekend we upgraded to a, different Shure mic. So I used to use the kind of the cheaper end of the Shure mic, and this is on the higher end. Yeah, so if I'm talking too loud, yeah, just let me know, and I'll try to adjust the settings. All right, guys, got about 3.5 minutes before the market opens. Good luck today. Fish Lips, did you see that Bulanox did change it where you only can have 5 funded accounts, is what Methodical told me. Because I was trying to get to 11 funded with them, and I've gotten six, and I'm almost past my seventh one. But now that we only can have five, I'm thinking about just stopping. I think I'm about $300 away from passing the seventh one. So we're probably not, there's no reason to try to stack to get 10 no more. We're going to probably, hopefully after this week, we can start on our elusive. I would want to stack 5 of those also, but the most I've ever had is 2. What's up, man? Good night from Indios. Nice. Oh yeah, it's just starting out for me, man. It's what, early in the morning. All right, guys, what do we got? Less than a minute, 30 seconds to go. Don't know who JS Futures Trading is to co-host. Oh, gold's been doing crazy. I don't ever look at gold. I've tried trading gold before, but I didn't really have too much success with it. And I know it moves a little bit better at nighttime, so we haven't really messed with the gold that much. So if we can hold, man, it's almost like for really for longs. I don't really kind of know what to expect with price action today. So we're just going to try to at least get our 10-point trade, and that's it. 10-point trade with the runner, looking for 30 points. Oh, come on. All right, guys, market's about to open. Good luck today. Oh, sorry about the charts over here. Hmm. Remember yesterday, guys, the market was very, very choppy. We got a big pivot here at 88. So what I'm going to do is I won't be really into the longs unless we kind of make sure we get above this first 15 minutes up here. So this could just be like a 50% pullback from that 8 o'clock. Then look for that move maybe down to 600. But see, we've already ran that 4-hour low. I mean, it's almost like, do we have the big move to the upside today? Hmm. All right, so there's the 50% of the 15 minutes that we talk about all the time. See the 50%? That's the 50% of that 15 minutes there that we talk about that gets ran all the time. You know, same setup as yesterday almost. I'm looking for this to stay under 88. Shit. I didn't want to chase that because we're freaking almost 2 minutes into the thing. So we're going to have to wait for this next 5 minute candle to print. So that 88 was kind of the level there that we were seeing to get hold. Wow, I couldn't even. That was quick. We got a minute left. Unfortunately, it may go down there and take out those lows at the 600s that we were looking for earlier. Wow. Patience. All right. Big nasty candle so far. Not the greatest looking candle. Very iffy here. It's like I want to short. I'm the level here is kind of that 88 level. Ooh. Very, very tough price action so far. '88 is kind of my line in the sand here. Back above 88, I will close. Ah, shit. All right, one trade there. Remember, guys, we're going in small when we do. Hmm. All right, so we're just going to wait for the next 5 minute candle here, guys. Hmm. All right, 30 seconds left. Hmm. 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 Still very choppy price action here, guys. So we are going to start out in the red a little bit. We're down about $100 on that last trade. A lot of resistance here at the 75 here. feel like that 800 or so is kind of like your next resistance for your hourly candle. All right, we still got about a minute 40 seconds left on this. What's crazy, that was almost a 100-point back up from that pivot that we shorted a while ago. Good morning. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing? Oof. You got a nice long? Nice. So this is that pivot that we tried to short a while ago. Like I said, just watching the 88 here. No, I'm not in no position at the moment. Still struggling to push down here. We're struggling to get through the 50s and 60s here. I'm not sure what's right here that's stopping us from moving down. That 60's been a little bit of a wall. Oh, it's a 15-minute order block there? Mm. Um, May just end up waiting to the top of the hour because it's just super choppy at the moment. No, I tried the short earlier and I got stopped out. I was looking for a short. I was looking for something down to the 600s off of that 88 pivot here. Price action's been tough the last 2 days during this during the morning session. I mean, the hourly candle still like it's pretty clean, but the 5 minute is not. And we got about 7 minutes to the top of the hour. So we're going to wait till the top of the hour and see if it's a little bit cleaner at the top of the hour. I did try this same short earlier that you saw me take, but I had to stop myself out before we got too far down. It's still early in the trading session, guys. Just got to be patient and wait. Mm-mm-mm. Daniel, are you still holding your long, or did you get out of? I'm assuming you got out of your long already. All right, here we go. Top of the hour here. Let's see what this top of the hour candle does. We finally get the sell off here. The only thing is, man, that 600, it's so much resistance down at the 600s. It's so hard for me to take this trade into the 600 on the shorts. That's why we were trying to get short around the 88 level. All right, here we go. New candle. Oh, shoot, never mind. We still got 5 minutes left. I feel sad that I missed this short. This was the short we were looking for. That second candle in. But see, I don't know if we get through the 600s. Remember, we kind of pointing out the consolidation out here at the 600s. Let's see where that get to. A big 600 bounce. Where did that go to? 604. My luck, if I'd have put a resting order down there, guys, that thing would just went right through that stuff. This is the area that we're looking for us to hopefully hopefully this is the bottom. We were kind of hoping that this is going to be the bottom of the day. All right, 1 minute left. We're waiting till the top of the hour, guys. I feel like that's probably the safest play. Wait for a new hourly candle. We got about 1 minute, 30 seconds left. So far, guys, just one trade today. Like I said, we took this short a little bit earlier and got stopped out because I would have had to sit through 100 points of drawdown, and there's just no way for me to do that. Hmm. All right, 30 seconds left. I need to pull over the 15 minutes so I can see that order block. Hmm. Remember, guys, I will not short into that 600. There's just too much resistance down there to be shorting 600. Because we have more support on the hourly candle down at what, 600 into the 90s that we didn't touch on that move down last time. I mean, the hourly looks like it's very bearish at the moment. I just don't know if we get through the six. How hard does it take us to get through the 600s? That's the only downfall here. Nice. Like I said, I'm hoping that 600 was the low. So what that was is 15% of the 15-minute candle, and there was a big wick there on the hourly candle. Hmm. That was just new 5 minutes. Hmm. Hmm. Sorry, I forgot to change it. I thought I had the right account on there. May get stopped out on my runner here. Yeah, runner's getting stopped. Okay. So I forgot to switch over. We hit that first 10 points, but the runner got stopped out. Mm. Very tough price action this morning, guys. Very whippy, very a lot of big wicks on the 5 minutes. This have to be the last trade on this account today, guys. I'm just going to close that automatically. I won't let it pull back that far, but we'll control our stop loss with the close button. Now I'm going to try to lock in some because I'm not sure if we bounce here at the 600s. Because we got support on the hourly down there. So we'd rather just lock it in. We may struggle to get through this. We could go to the 520s is what I would like to see, but don't know. We're going to at least lock in 40 points. Trying to lock in right at 50 points if we can. Push it. Come on. Find the juice. We got 2 minutes left on this 5-minute candle. All right, like I said, we're just going to have at least our 40 points locked in. Now we could bounce here at 75. Remember, I had resistance marked out here, support on the 1 hour here in the 60s, all the way down to 520. Hmm. Now this is the resistance here. We got support here on the hourly here. I'm gonna lock in 50 points here. It's struggling to move down. Probably gonna get stopped out here. Try to stay right below above this whole number. Okay. I knew there was resistance in here. All right. Unfortunately, we did give about 50 bucks back. Plus, we had to make up that profit we lost earlier, so we're only going to finish up with 150 there. Hmm. Hmm. All right. Uh, I got to take some more funded trades. I think I'm gonna try it with the Bulanox, but I just at least have to get 3 Bulanox, even if it's a buy sell today. I was really hoping for that whole move because we're only $200 away from payout on this Bewley, or at least to get to payout. So, all right, in 5 minutes here. If we lose that 600 here. Right now, guys, not just kind of sitting on our hands here. Just want to make sure we're going to stay below this 600 here. Remember, there's a lot of resistance in this area. Man, big bounce at the 600 here. Oh, my goodness. Uh-oh. Good morning, Wes. Uh, I've never taken a long today. All my entries have been shorts. I did get stopped out on the first short today, Wes, but I just closed it out because I wasn't going to take a big loss. But we got it back on that last move. This is pretty much the same opening we had yesterday. All right, 30 seconds for this new candle here. Woo, look at this, baby. Pop on through the 50s here. Oh, you're still in it? Oh, no. We ain't about to do none of that. We ain't gonna be holding the entries there. Hmm. Just trying to get my 10 points. Try not to risk more than $60 on this trade. Now we got to get through this 88 here. If we get through the 88, we should get a big pop. Focused. Come on, it's so wicky. Yeah, there's a freaking hourly pivot sitting at that 88. Ah, that sucks. That's the second time we've gotten stopped out for an extra 40 bucks. But I was only trying to get a trade on that account because I have to trade that today. Hmm. All right. On to the next account, guys. On to the next account. So we only got 40 bucks out of that because the runner got stopped out. That's where I should just be taking my profit at 30 points because we were up 30 points. I was feeling the greediness. I thought we could break through that 88 pivot and pop. No. That's the only downfall about holding trades, guys, or holding for runners sometimes. So is this going to be a big bear flag here? That's the one thing I was worried about too. Is this going to be a bear flag? And if this does come back and break this low here, I will enter here. We will look for this bear flag move. So 3 trades today, guys. The first one was a big L. That was because I shorted one candle too early, and the last two been shorts. That was actually the first long of the day. I thought, man, it's like goodness, can we just break this? But is this going to be a bull flag here or bear flag? I'm sorry, bear flag. Anybody that likes the little flags here. Oh, is this thing gonna go now? It's probably gonna go since I'm not in it. So here's that key level of the 93. And we're about to have a, what? Well, I guess this is a new 30-minute candle. I was really hoping that this would turn around. So, what's up, Hector? We're doing pretty good. We're 2 for 3 today, so 2 wins with 1 L. Not too bad, not too bad so far. I did leave a little bit of profit on this because we were long from 50s or right before the 50s. I like the short up here too, if that's the case. I don't mind it. We got a big hourly pivot sitting here too. Hourly pivot, 15 minutes at 88 and 95. Hmm. All right, we're waiting on a new 5 minute candle here. Yeah, it is definitely a scalping type day because I've cost myself good profit on two moves. All right. Ooh, nice. Just being patient, guys. Being patient here. Remember, guys, I will not long uh, into these pivots. XT. I'm not sure what. I will not long. Remember, I don't usually long into the whole numbers here. We just have pivots here, so it's really tough for me to consider a long. Minute 20 seconds left on this 5 minute candle, guys. Minute. You got stopped. Yeah. It's not that I mind the longs, Hector. I just don't like the longs up into that pivot. 30 seconds for a new candle here. Price action's been fairly tough the last few days, man. Monday was super tough. This Tuesday's been tough. So it looks like the market's waiting on the Fed's FOMC meeting tomorrow. Nice. Look at Hector coming in with the Hector's coming in slinging the contracts, man. You're already 3 trades in like the last 15 minutes. Heck yeah. I guess you already said you are going to be scalping, so Hector's, Hector is slinging the contracts. Oh, goodness. Heck yeah. Oh, yeah. Small size all the way, dude. I'm going in with 3 micros myself. Oh, shoot. Hmm. I like to move down here. Downtown. I'm going to be patient on this pop. I was waiting for this wick right here to get hit. This is why I didn't short that yet, possibly. There's a big 5 minute wick there, and we didn't want to get caught with that wick. Mm. Don't really want to risk more than 10 or 15 points on this trade here. So I'm going to control my stop with the close button. I hate that it's taking so long to hit here. Mm. Just had to be patient and wait on it. Get down there. We could come back and hit these wicks up here, guys. Sounds good, Hector. All right, we're going to lock in 10 points. We ain't going to let this push up again. May get stopped out here on the runner. Get down there. Come on. Oh, man, there's all these trades, man. Today's been like this all day where we're just getting caught in these choppy candles. It's so tempting to try to lock in a few more points since this thing is struggling to move down. I could have just locked in my 30 points and moved on. Usually that's what we look for anyway. Mm. Are we getting greedy? We're getting greedy. We're going to go for 74. We're going to go for the whole number there. Come on, give me the whole number. All right, we're going to at least lock in 20 points. We're up almost 40 points. That's the only thing I'm... All right. We're going to lock in 30 points. All right, we at least got 30 points out of that. We did give up about 10 points. I think we've got more down, but I know we're running into resistance on the hourly candle here. Oh my goodness. All right, I got to take one more trade on this account, this other funded, because like I said, I got warnings from Beulah Knox for not taking trades. I'm only going to allow 10 points on this too, guys, so... I'll just take my $60 loss and move on. Because I have to take trades on this account, either a win or loss. I don't really have any profit on this account, so... Come on, get down there. Get down there. Woof. Trying to get that 30 points. Oh, there we go. There we go. Back to back 30 points, guys. Back to back. Oof. All right. I got all my trades on funded accounts for the day. Ooh. Too bad we didn't get that on the other funded account. That'd have been a lot nicer. Dude, methodical. Get the story right, guy. I'm controlling my stop loss with the close button. Yeah, come on now. Get the story right, methodical. Do. Big move. All right, dude, we left quite a bit on the table. Dude, that was the setup. I missed it. Oh no. Dude, we talk about this every day. There it is. This is the setup that we look for, even though we did take some points out of it, but this is it. I didn't realize it. You leave a gap in between the two candles, and that third candle is your entry. We missed it. That is the bread and butter play that we look for all the time. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Let me mark it out for you. This is what I look for here. This is like the bread and butter of one of my favorite setups patterns. So basically you get the big bullish or bearish candle with a small consolidation. So basically just a bear flag, and the third candle is your breakout. The only thing different here is I don't like the fact that the body did not close level with this one. That's the only knock. Da, 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 da. Man, guys, all you need now is take some eval trades and be good. Good, good. Now, I may switch over to an eval here. Let's see. All right, we're done with them Buleys. Or do we take an in and out trade there with that Bewley? I think we do, just to make sure. We don't want to get my account closed. Hmm. Like I said, just a little eval trade here. I wonder why I didn't go through. Did I select the wrong one? No. All right. We got us a trade in just to make sure we don't lose our account. All right. Let's see. We're gonna really push it here, guys. I'm gonna see eval. Just close your eyes. A new hourly candle here. I'm not going to short until all this resistance down here, guys. A lot of wicks down in here. I almost anticipate like a move back up here, like some kind of pullback. Ooh, it's already 11 o'clock, guys. It's already 11 o'clock. Thinking about going to watch the new Spider-Man movie today at 12. What do we think? Not really a big fan of the new Spider-Man. I don't think I've watched a lot of his movies, but I do like the Punisher guy. So I'm a fan of the Punisher guy, the guy who plays Punisher. He's the only reason I want to go watch it. He's always a good character as the Punisher. Plus, I like the series that he played in too. So I don't even know if I watched the last Spider-Man movies. I think I've seen the first one, but I don't know if I've seen the second one or wherever how many they are. I've watched all the old Spider-Mans, but I was waiting to go on Tuesday. For anybody who don't know, on Tuesdays you can go to the movies for $7. At least here you can. $7 to see a movie. And I don't mind paying $7. Go to a movie theater. Movie theater. So no, we're in the US JAG. Oh man. I've never been to Canada though. Never been to Canada. I've never really been too much up north. I've only been to the US, northern states one time. I think we went to Washington D.C. Had like a little family trip to Washington D.C. But that's been a long time ago. Uh, so don't know if we're hitting this leg on the way back up. Yeah, I think it's like that everywhere. Hmm. I might have got stopped out on this one. Remember, we're going, got to close it. We're being super, super aggressive with this eval, guys. Hmm. Just close your eyes. Hmm. Maybe. Hmm. Hmm. Like I said, we're trying to be we're being aggressive with this eval here. Mm. Close your eyes, guys. Close your eyes. I know it's like to be squeezed up here. Squeeze. At least run back up to the top here. Uh-oh. Lost my chat. Oh, there it is. Like, why is, I swear it's, uh-oh. Lost my chat. I lost my chat there. TikTok. Mm. I don't even know how to get that back. Son of a bee. Sorry about that, TikTok. I lost my chat. Eval only here, guys. Eval only. Dude, get out of her. Dude, every trade's been like this today, I swear. Dude, that's 60s. What is up with the 60s up there? Mm. I almost want to just go break even and get stopped out and re-enter just so godly this thing's just taking. We don't like it to take this long when we're looking for our 10 points, guys. Mm. Risking 60 bucks. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much time right here. All right. May get stopped out on. Yep. Pretty much lost our profits. Remember, guys, do not follow eval trades. We're being a little bit more aggressive with the evals. We were up, now we're down. $2. Get on up there. Nice. All right. Squeeze. This is probably going to be the last trade of the day here, guys. My goodness. Just trying to see where we could go. I feel like the next wick up is going to be at the 600s. You got a 1 hourly wick sitting there. But if we get through that, Guys, if you're on TikTok putting a message in, guys, for some reason I can't get my message back up on TikTok. So sorry about that. Sorry, guys. Sorry. We're targeting 675, 680 up there. We're going to look for the banger here, guys. We're looking for the banger. I'm going to start locking in some points here just in case this thing comes back off 606. There's a big hourly wick at the 606. What I say? 606 is that close? Get through that 606. We should be blasting. Anticipate a pullback off 607, so do not long over 600 here if you are getting in late. All right, we're going to at least lock in 20 points just in case. Maxie's over there like, drop the hammer. Get on, go. All right, we're going to start locking some profit here, guys. This thing could return around at that 606. There's that first hit. That's an hourly wick. So if we can get through that, we should get a big push. We're going to lock in about 40 points here, 35 points. How about that? 35 points locked in because I know we can reverse here. Ooh, there's that. Told you that 606, 607, guys. Get on through there. All right. Like I said, guys, this will probably be the last trade of the day for me today. We appreciate everybody for sticking around and watching today. Hope you're at least able to find a couple little wins. Remember, guys, I never recommend following eval trades. You know what? I'm gonna play off this wick. We'll give this one wick touch. Give it a little. What's up, man? How you been? How you been? We're doing pretty good today. We're two trading evals at the moment. So we've been slapping around fundeds all morning. So pretty good trading session today. We had a couple little losers here and there, but we were able to get them back. Oh, pretty good, pretty good. This is why I said please do not long above 600. You need to make sure we clear out that 606. Now, if we get through the 606, we should get a push all the way up to 680. We're doing good. Like I said, good day so far. We're back to our normal everyday life. We were on vacation last week, so that's why you didn't probably see me streaming much last week. So I would have liked to stream more, but at the end of the day, I still have to do the whole vacation stuff with the wife. I couldn't spend my whole time in front of the laptop. All right, looks like a possible candle to move down here. Hmm. Looks like our runner may get stopped out here, guys. We got the 75 and we got this wick right here. So I was kind of waiting to see what's going to happen with this wick here. All right, stopped out on the runner. Oh, okay. Got a little imbalance gap here. What do you think? We fill in this little imbalance here, then pop? Hmm. Hmm. We need to clear out this imbalance here at 63. Hmm. Are you in a position right now, Tall? Guys, if you're on TikTok and if you're putting messages in the chat, I can't get my chat back up. So that's kind of what's going on here with the, I don't know how to find it either. Mm, whale. Like I said, that may be the last trade today. Do we want to attempt another? Or maybe if I switch account, how about that? Come on, clear out that imbalance. Oh, okay, nice. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't switch. I hit that first 10 points. We ended up just switching accounts. I was waiting for us to hit this imbalance down there at the 60s, but it didn't hit it. Nasty, nasty wick. Stop loss should probably be to here, but this is just my runner. Push it. Damn it. It's that big hourly wick, guys, that we keep bouncing off of. Got to get through that big wick. I'm seeing if we can hold on without risking any of our profit here. And if we can close above this gap here. Come on. Close above the 95s here, guys. Get on up there. Get on up there. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Looking good now. Come on, squeeze. Got to talk sexy to it. Come on, candles. Get on up there. We got this big gap we can fill in all the way up there at 650. Or we can get greedy. Go for the top of the leg here. Oh, shoot. Drop the cell phone. We're holding, Timmy. We're holding. Oh, shoot. We're over here slinging evals anyway, guys. We're done with the funded trades. We slung a lot of funded accounts today, guys. We traded 4 different funded accounts today. Hey, there's my chat. Oh, no, we don't use any book map. Good sir. Ugh. Book map's a little too much for me to pay for, so I don't mind it. I think I've tried to use it, but I just haven't. I know I'd have to put in a lot of time to try to figure out. We're pretty much just trading price action off support and resistance. All right, here's that gap fill in here that Tall was talking about. Now, it could get stuck here just with this gap fill in here. We want to see it blast the gap. Holy crap, man. That's an insane bot. All right, we're going to lock in some at least a little profit, guys, at least 20 points. I know we can come back down off this 25 here. Yeah, I actually almost wanted to go for the safe target, which was 25. 25 is that safe target, and that's at the bottom of that gap fill in. So this thing could come roaring back down off this gap. So what I am targeting is off the hourly. I'm targeting the next wick up on the hourly candle, which is at 681. And we got the pivot up there. So we're going to see if we can get that 675. But if not, we'll just take our 20 points and move on. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. We over traded today. Look at all the look. We traded one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. This is probably the eighth account that we traded today. So we've taken a few. This is why we've been taking little losses here and there because we've been trading so many accounts. These are all funded trades here. So we took 4 funded trades today and rest with evals. So I think the smallest amount I made was $13. The highest amount was 192, 198, 145. $100 at the moment on this account, 41 on another funded, $100 on another funded, $96 on another. So pretty insane day. We've been smashing the button hard. Looking at the 5 minutes, we may struggle to get up to 75. So, yeah. Yeah, I knew this was probably going to be our safe target, 25. So we're definitely going to leave $50 on the table here. That's so hoping all these wicks here will give us another little bounce. If it starts moving back up, we will add in. I mean, start taking more profit here. Actually, we got 25 points locked in. There we go. We're going to go and lock in more profit. Just big, nice wick here. All right, we got 30 points locked in. Oh, 25 points, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's okay, man. I'm okay with accepting the profit that we get. All right, we'll just settle with 20. What's 10 more bucks? 20 more bucks here. Get on up there. Get through that gap. Pound it. Sounds like Methodical had paper hands over there. He was scared to. He got stopped out, he said. I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it. I'm used to giving Methodical a hard time this time of the day. Going to lock in 30. All right, locking in 35. All right, let's see if this wick here can hold this at 30. Eminem's done. What's Hmm. We got one more wig down there we haven't touched at 25. Very true, very true. That's okay. But I'd rather just take my profit because I've lost quite a bit of profit today, not taking profit. Uh yeah, overall, if you add all the accounts together, Timothy. All right, we're gonna get probably stopped out on the runner here, so that'd be locked in 35 points. Hmm. I'm trying to get down there. Yeah, you can see, Timothy, we traded a lot today. We traded 8 different accounts today. We traded 4 different funded accounts with 4 different fundeds. A lot of trading today, a lot of trading. We're just rotating through our accounts. So we've taken a couple little losses here and there. We've cut trades off if we got on the wrong side just to try to minimize. We did take one big loss on this one eval, but we just dropped the hammer on it and went in heavy because we were just trading super aggressive. That's why I don't ever recommend following the eval trades, guys. Funded accounts, I'm okay with if you want to copy funded accounts, but whenever it comes to eval trades, no. Because I do trade those a little bit more aggressive. You know, I say that over and over. It's just because I don't want nobody to mess up their account following my eval trades. Woo! We got lucky by the hair of our chinny chin chin. Got saved by these two wicks here. There's Timothy's third move candle. Come on, go. Come on, buyers, get in there. I'll start locking in some more profit. We don't want this baby to come back down. All right, we're gonna lock in 50 points or whatever, 45 points. I'm sorry, 45 points. Actually, we're gonna lock in about 50 points. How about well, no, we'll keep 45. Dude, all these moves today have been super tough to just been like get that initial 10 points before it starts moving. I was trying to see what time that movie starts. We're gonna go watch the Spider-Man today. Like I said, I'm not even really a big fan of mm, okay, there's two options. I got 12 o'clock and 12:35. I'm actually a bigger fan of the Punisher than I really am Spider-Man. So all right, getting through this gap here. What about tomorrow? pop it. There's a lot right here to get through, guys. So it may struggle to get through these 50s. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's a lot of candles right here. I'm okay with just taking 50 points profits, guys. Yeah, I guess we'll go to the 12:30 show. Got an hour and a half. It's only 11 o'clock my time. I'm in Central Time. Ah, new candle. Come on. Might need to run some wicks. Yep, got the gap fill. Yeah, it could come crashing back down here, guys. I'm gonna lock in as much profit as we can. That's 50 points, so we're okay with that. Dude, if we can get above this 50, we should at least get the 75 to 80 before we start running into some more resistance here. All right, guys, we just settled for the 50 points. I'm okay with that. We got the gap fill in. That was actually the main target we were looking for. We were just trying to get greedy and get a 25 extra little points just because it was an eval. So nice big gap fill in. Nice tall for calling the big gap fill in the chat there. Too bad I couldn't push the trigger on the red candle here, tall. I wanted to really bad, but I couldn't do it, dude. I was like, man, it's like, dude, just go long. We're going to get this. What it is, I was waiting for this gap fill in here. We got a little imbalance gap here. I was waiting for that. It didn't get it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, we'll take it. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. I appreciate everybody for hanging out and watching today. Good trading segment today as far as winning trades go. Don't get me wrong, we did take some losses here or there, but we pretty much just closed our trades out. Now there was one trade that I did freaking go in super heavy, which I kind of told y'all that before I was going to do it, just because it's on that eval. We're still trying to pass that 50K eval. We still need quite a bit in that account, so we still need what, $950 more to pass it. So we've been trying to pass that thing. Then we have another one that is what is that, 700 away. So what it is, we're trying to get some funded accounts with my funded futures, because all my funded accounts are with Lucid and Bulanox. So all right, guys, thank you guys for watching. Good luck the rest of the day if you're going to continue on the charts. I may be on my charts early in the morning for my stream, like at 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock in the morning, because we're going to be on my funded futures in the morning at 9 o'clock. So, and I'll be doing that 3 days this week, but next week only 2. So it's going to be some adjustments with the stream, but you guys are more than welcome to join us on my funded futures. It's not a clear cut as far as the trades go, just because they don't constantly show our screens. They kind of rotate between the screens. So, all right, guys, everyone have a great day.